committees, these institutions back to where they're supposed to be. Honorable Speaker, it takes the collective responsibility of this House to do that which the public expects us to do. It takes all of us united as a House to ensure that our universities are on their feet. As we speak today, Honorable Speaker, because of mismanagement, Moi University has now left the ICU, is moving to the grave. As we speak, Honorable Speaker, University of Nairobi, the mighty University of Nairobi, Honorable Speaker,
from the ICU to...
It is now headed to the grave.
To the grave?
Yes. Moi University cannot pay its employees. Students cannot be sustained on the campus. Students cannot graduate. Pensioners of Moi University, Honorable Speaker, cannot access their pension. And that is why we are saying that it takes the collective responsibility.
Wamboka'S, what is happening to the newly admitted students at Moi University? Because that is very serious.
Honorable Speaker, you should recall that my committee brought, the committee that I chair, brought this issue to this House when Moi University closed indefinitely. We summoned them to the committee, we listened to them, to their problems, Honorable Speaker, and they are grave. The problems bedeviling Moi University today are not small problems. The school had remained less than a week ago when they had an agreement between the union, the ministry, and the students to go back to reopen the school. But that is just cosmetic, Honorable Speaker. The problems in that school are too many. As we speak, the Vice Chancellor of Moi University is a guest all the time, every other day at ESCC. We have a problem. And if this House does not unite together in unison, we are going to lose most of these universities. I said, Honorable Speaker, we have another time bomb, the University of Nairobi, the mighty University of Nairobi. It is headed in that same direction if nothing happens, Honorable Speaker. And it's because of leadership, Honorable Speaker. A case in mind, talk of Kenyatta University, where the managers of these institutions in this country, they decide, Honorable Speaker, for instance, to take the substantive Vice Chancellor on leave and bypass all the senior DVCs and go and take a junior officer who has hardly been a DVC for 2 years to come and head that institution. What are you doing to these other DVCs who are senior and who have been in the organization for more than 10 years? What are you doing to them? What are you doing to their experience? You end up having a demoralized lot that cannot sustain, cannot put these universities where they're supposed to be. Honorable Speaker, we will be discussing a matter tomorrow, because I saw the indulgence of the Speaker, where the funding model that we've had of taking public students to private universities has killed these universities. And it will be surprising, Honorable Speaker, my committee came up with a bill that wanted to regulate funding of public students to private universities. We went through all the processes. And Honorable Speaker, cartels out here are many in this sector. They approached our committee. Of course, our committee refused. But now, as we speak, someone decided to delete all the clauses in the bill that we had brought to this House to regulate how students are supposed to be taken in by coups in these universities, Honorable Speaker. What are we doing? We are killing our universities. And I will be talking about it tomorrow, Honorable Speaker. And I will be seeking the authority of this House that we overturn that report of the Education Committee. We cannot allow cartels, thieves, to come and kill our universities and follow us through in this House to come and curtail us from making the laws that are supposed to serve the public interest, Honorable Speaker. That we must do. That we must do. We are also asking the Minister of Education to be serious in giving funds to these institutions. All the funding models, the DUC, now they have this new model of funding. Universities are not accessing those funds. What do you want these vice chancellors to do with our children? They cannot pay salaries. They cannot take care of these students. We are asking the government to be serious and prioritize education of our children. Because once you compromise the education of any nation, there is no possibility that that nation can prosper, Honorable Speaker. We are urging the government, we are urging the department that is concerned with the higher education to be serious, civilized, and truthful to that which they promised the people of Kenya. We want to see our universities back. And as a committee, Honorable Speaker, we have become very fierce. Very fierce. Because most of the heads of these institutions don't take the work of this assembly serious. You summon them, they know the audit cycle, how it works. They come with excuses. We have gone to Mombasa, we have gone where? And we have a ruling from the Nairobi court, Milimani court, about that it speaks to the audit cycle, Honorable Speaker, cycle, that upon tabling of these reports, the committees, the audit committees have only 3 months. They have only 3 months to go through these audit committees. So if we are not going to instill discipline, then we cannot succeed. We will have failed as a committee. We will have failed as a House, Honorable Speaker. And that is why, from last week, our committee decided that we will not entertain any excuses on any officer whom we have called to appear for the sake of the audit. Honorable Speaker, I want again to call upon this House to stand in unison, to look at how universities are coming down because of so many initiation of so many projects. You find a university has more than 5 projects which they cannot fund. All of them are now going in abeyance. They cannot continue. Contractors are on site. Contractors continue charging them fees because they cannot pay them. Honorable Speaker, these are some of the things that we are trying to come up as a committee to ensure that our universities are running and running very well. We have decided to be very punitive, as we indicated earlier, Honorable Speaker, to those officers who wants to use the money, public money, without due procedure. And that is why we have surcharged people. For example, the Kisumu National Polytechnic, we have surcharged the council because they want to operate like a kiosk, a national institution of such magnitude. They want to take money from the coffers of the institution without any procedure, Honorable Speaker. Such people must be surcharged. Such people must not hold office. Those officers who are stealing public funds, Honorable Speaker, we have recommended to this House that they should not hold public office forever, because public office is for the responsible people who are ready to serve this nation diligently. I beg to reply, Honorable Speaker. Thank you so much. And I want to thank my committee members who are diligent in this and the support I've received from the leadership of this House and all the members of this House. Thank you so much.
Chairperson, Public Investments Committee on